We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Misfire there, couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. A give now from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Fourth down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They give it to him again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Sending a receiver left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Gets some space around midfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Able to find Dotson here. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Catch made by All. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way.
What the fuck?
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion here left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Bengals football. New set of downs for him at the 38. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. T. Higgins the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Complete over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First down, here's Baker. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Willis to throw it. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the gun, Mayfield. This one finds Goddard. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering.
And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Return's looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Willis to the air. That pass caught by Dotson. It's a 31-yard play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What the fuck?
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Bryce Hall picks it. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception.
What the fuck?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Couple yards there on 2nd down, and now a long ways to go on 3rd. Willis looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 34 yards on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Hauled in by Godwin. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's the give to Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Got a man. Palmer has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. On the give, this is Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Mayfield will look to throw. He's got it! Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football! It's not loose! They got their own fumble. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Buccaneers with a chance to add to their lead. Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And he gets that one out of bounds in a great spot, just short of the opposing 30.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
This one taken in by Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. You found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here's Baker to throw. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Mayfield. Finds his man, it's Godwin. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Going with Irving here. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. To throw is Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and short, Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run this with Irving. Takes out a one-stop. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Once again, Irving. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Fullback dive up the gut. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I'll tell you what, anytime we get to see this safety display his range, it's a thing of beauty, not just in the passing game, but look at him navigating all that traffic downhill and applying the hit to stick it behind the line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be their football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Irving on the inside give. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Baker out of the pistol. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the gun, Mayfield. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
Fucking motherfucker.
They'll have him gain up about a handful there. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. They made it a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cut out left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Baker. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he trucked it. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, D-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
They'll try it right with Brown. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. They'll run again with Brown. And he's caught behind the line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Willis to throw it. Escapes. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a carry by Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Right back to Irving now. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Mayfield now from the gun. Hauled in by Godwin. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Irving here from the gun. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go. Baker now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Off to the races, middle of the field. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Mayfield with a blitz coming. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Kickoff taken at the 3. Returns looking good so far. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
What the
Trying the right
fuck are you
side.
doing?
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And they pick him off again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Now here's Mayfield. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Oh, and they're going to have their fullback trying power for it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect
Why are
run.
you taking 20
I just don't
seconds?
think they expected him to be the one running it.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Algier. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Lone back gets the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run for this. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They only manage a yard, but that was enough as this drive rolls on.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Option give here. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. This time it's a passing play. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Oh, they're going option to the left side on 2nd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he gets this one down to the 27. So it's a win.